have to take a look around. Maybe I'll find some objects that will jog my memory a bit. A map. OR. I can remember what OR means. Yeah, that's right. Oil rig. There used to be an oil rig.
Finn, I'm receiving a distress signal here from an EPIRB on 121.5 megahertz. The ID is from an oil rig that's right around here.
That's unusual. Did anybody radio a distress call from the oil rig?
We didn't receive anything.
Strange. We're going to take a look at it. Put the position of that transponder up on the nautical chart.
Unfortunately, the position is too imprecise, but I've programmed a search area for your charts.
Okay, we're in the search area now. The source of the signal has to be here somewhere.
Finn, you'd better take our daughter boat to search for any castaways. You'll be closer to the water in the small boat, and we'll have a better view over any swimming objects. Their chances of survival are also much higher with the daughter boat, should you accidentally run over them.
Very funny, Fatima. This isn't my first time doing this.
I know, I'm sorry, Finn. Finn, I'm still receiving that distress signal. Have you found anything yet?
Not yet, unfortunately.
You should be able to see the search area for the transponder's position on your nautical charts.
Fatima, Coleman. I found the source of the distress signal. It's a castaway.
Out here on the high seas? But there's no boat anywhere near here.
He doesn't even have any kind of life jacket on or anything. He can't have been swimming out here for too long.
No life jacket. Is he still alive?
He's breathing, but his body temperature is very low, and I can hardly feel a pulse.
Please get him on board as quickly as possible so we can help him.
I'll hurry.
A murder! On the oil rig! Help!
Weird, he's muttering something about a crime that took place on the oil rig nearby. But it's hard to understand anything with the state that he's in.
Get him on board first. You can question him once he's been stabilized.
Oh no, the poor guy really is half frozen to death.
Please take care of him.
Of course.
Help! Don't let him get away! Murderer! On the oil rig!
Don't worry. We're going to look into it. Let's run some checks first and take care of you. We'll get you a warm cup of tea so you can get your strength back.
Finn, do you think he's talking about the oil rig nearby?
Well, he couldn't have swum much further than from there. I'll check up on it and have a look around the place.
Do that. Once the man has gotten his strength back, I'll get him into the interrogation room. You can have another go at questioning him.
Thanks, Fatima. MSC, this is Luke Fox. We're here investigating an incident in the vicinity of Petra Tower 5.
Roger.
MSC, this is Luke Fox. We're here investigating an incident in the vicinity of Petra Tower 5.
Roger.
MSC, this is... We're here investigating it.
Roger.
MSC, this is Luke Fox. We're here in...
Roger.
MSC, this is... We're...
Roger.
there you are. I don't know how to thank you. You saved my life.
No need to thank me. I'm just doing my job.
That may be, but for me, you're a hero.
Why don't you just let me know exactly what happened? Are you feeling a bit better?
Yes, thank you so much. You're my savior.
Who are you, and what are you doing out here?
My name is Ben. Benjamin Muller, to be exact. I'm from the Petro Tower 5. It's the oil rig right nearby here. I've been a cleaner there for the last few months. My father also used to work on the oil rigs before me.
And where is your father now?
He was killed in an accident on the oil rig some time ago.
Oh, that's tough. I'm very sorry to hear that. Why were you out here, swimming on your own in open waters without any safety gear?
I had to escape quickly. Someone had been killed on the oil rig. I was afraid for my life. It just happened tonight during my shift. I think it was around 2 a.m.
And you were swimming here in the ocean since then?
Yes, and thank God you found me.
You mentioned something about a crime on an oil rig earlier. A murder?
I heard screams in the lower part of Module A. I wanted to see if anybody needed help. And then I saw him. An ogre who I'd never seen on a rig before.
An ogre?
Oh yeah, a huge guy. And he wasn't alone either. There was a whole group of people there. With torn up clothing, some of them completely naked. And the ogre was herding them along and beating them.
What happened next?
It was horrible. One of the victims refused to go along with it anymore. And I guess the ogre just lost his patience. He smashed his skull in with a pipe.
My God.
I was frozen with shock and felt my body go ice cold. But then he saw me and started coming in my direction. I thought I was gonna die. I dropped everything and ran as fast as I could. He almost got me. Then I just jumped into the ocean. I just had to get away from there as fast as possible. Anything would have been better than to have been caught by that guy.
I'm going to have to look into it. We're heading to the oil rig.
Very good. You believe me.
I'm going to find out what happened there. Radio Petro Tower 5. This is Daniel Defoe. Petro Tower. This is Defoe. Over.
This is Olson from the Petro Tower 5 oil rig. How can I help you?
My name is Finisterre. I'm from the Coast Guard. We have reason to believe that a murder may have taken place on your premises.
That's horrible. And how can I help you?
Are you missing personnel?
Not that I'm aware of. But I'll have a look at the personnel plan later.
Can you get me whoever's in charge on the mic?
Unfortunately, our OIM, Mr. Cromwell, isn't currently at his station.
OIM?
Offshore Installation Manager, my boss. He's not in the control center right now. I'm sorry.
We're going to have to come on board your oil rig for an inspection of the premises.
I'm sorry, I can't allow that. I have strict orders from my boss to only grant docking permission to registered freighters during his absence.
And where's your boss?
I'm sorry, he's unavailable at the moment.
I'm going to have to insist. I have to speak to him.
I'm really very sorry. It's not possible.
We are from the Coast Guard and are going to have to insist on carrying out our investigation on your premises.
Well, okay. Given the circumstances, of course you can dock. But please try and be discreet. The last thing we need here are scared and nervous employees.
No worries. We'll dock with our daughter boat.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
I'm Alex. Alex W. Benson. Can I help you somehow?
You're quite cooperative right off the bat.
But of course. My father was in the Coast Guard. I'm more than happy to lend the authorities a helping hand with any of their important tasks.
All right then, what do you do here?
Well, I'm part of the drilling personnel. I have to monitor everything during the drilling procedure. The drill pressure and the resistance from the rock formation are especially important for me to be able to adjust the drilling fluid.
And has there been anything conspicuous?
Not at the moment, no. Pressure is pretty high right now. The wear and tear on the drill head has been fairly heavy, too. But none of it's too out of the ordinary.
Okay, please get in touch if you see anything unusual.
Sure thing. Glad to help.
You like working on an oil rig?
I gotta admit that I only started here for the money. You see, you earn quite well working on an oil rig. Hazard surcharge. Now I mainly stick around because of Saga.
The radio operator?
Yeah, her. She's an angel. Never met a woman like her before in my life.
Have you ever let her know how you feel? Maybe she's interested too.
You romantic. This here's a real side of life. Not some cheesy, cheap romance novel. She's already got herself a man, unfortunately. One of the other workers here. Doesn't want to tell me who it is, though.
Cheer up. You'll find someone else.
Not anyone like Saga. Believe me.
Why didn't you go to the Coast Guard like your old man?
I think what you're doing is great. And what my father did, too. But it's not for me. All that danger with the crime and all. I'm just happy that I'm headed back to the mainland on Monday.
You're leaving the rig?
No, it's just my shift is over. Our shifts always last a couple of weeks at a time, and then we get a couple of weeks off. And the best part? We get flown back to land with a helicopter. All free of charge for us. Offshore pays for the whole thing. Who can say that about their job?
I'm going to have to speak with whoever is in charge here.
Mr. Cromwell is our boss here, the offshore installation manager. He should be up in the control room.
Then I'll have to look up there. Thanks. I have to follow up on some more leads.
You do that. Good luck. If there's any way I can help, then just let me know.
Hi, Fatima. Found anything yet?
Finn, I'm completely fascinated by this huge thing.
You mean the oil rig?
Everything is so enormous here. Much bigger than I imagined it.
And this one is still relatively small. There's all kinds of other monsters out there, believe me. What's so impressive about it for you?
Everything is so huge here. There's no comparing it with a ship.
This thing produces millions of tons of crude oil every year.
Crazy. And all jam-packed with state-of-the-art technology. It's a paradise. I have to take a look around.
But you're gonna be coming back with us, right?
We'll see.
Fatima?
Yeah, don't worry, Finn. I would never leave you.
Well, that's comforting. I have to go. See you later.
If you need me, I'll be over here by all the pipes and cables.
What are you doing here?
Howdy, Captain. You lost?
Don't worry. I know why I'm here.
Well, okay. What's up?
Can you identify yourself?
Identify myself? On an oil rig? Are you nuts or something?
Watch it, son.
All right. I don't want to get in any kind of trouble with the military, man. I'm Justin Fairdale. But why do you want to know? Did I mess something up?
Did you see anything suspicious here?
Well, that weird muscled-up dude is standing around back there again.
The guy with the shaved head.
He just started here. But I've not really ever seen him working around here before. He's always just hanging around and has me do all the dirty work.
You don't know your colleagues here?
Not him. He's only been on the rig for a few weeks now. And I don't think he really has a clue about drilling. I've never actually seen him do anything around here. And believe me, everybody here has got to pull their weight.
Anything else suspicious?
No, everything else is just as boring as ever around here.
Hey buddy, you found anything yet?
Nothing yet, but this oil rig is pretty big.
Copy. Have you spoken with the personnel there yet?
Yes, with a few of the workers here. But they're not too talkative, unfortunately.
Don't worry. If anything happened here, we're gonna find out. I'll keep researching. See you later.
See you, Finn.
Salut, mon capitaine.
I see. You're French.
Very perceptive. But of course, my name is Clément. Clément Tronquet. And you are?
A stare from the Coast Guard. I have a couple of questions.
Oh la la, the Coast Guard? Has something happened here on my oil rig?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out.
Compris. Is there any way I can be of service to you?
I need to speak to whoever's in charge around here.
Monsieur Cromwell? Excusez-moi. You're going to have to go check up in the hub. Monsieur Cromwell is usually there when he's on duty.
And where do I find this hub?
Over on the other side, by Module A. There's a steel staircase that will lead you up. Just walk up, you can't miss it.
Thanks a lot.
Avec plaisir.
Isn't smoking prohibited on the oil rig?
Fumé?
Yeah, fumé. That's prohibited here, isn't it? You're gonna have one hell of an explosion if you have a gas leak anywhere around here.
Oh, this is an e-cigarette. It isn't dangerous.
But they're prohibited here too.
Je ne sais pas. Please don't tell anyone.
I'll think about it. What's your job here on board?
Mon métier? I'm a chemist. My main area of responsibility is centered around the drilling fluid.
And have you noticed anything different concerning the fluid lately?
Oh yes, there's been something off about the drilling fluid. It has a, how do you say it? A strange consistency.
Have you run any checks?
Moi? No, why should I?
You're a chemist, aren't you? Didn't you want to find out what was wrong?
No, that isn't my responsibility here.
I have to go.
Au revoir, mon capitaine.
Have you found a suspect for the supposed murder, Finn?
Not yet, unfortunately.
Keep looking around for anyone suspicious. If anything happens here, then there's sure to be some people acting strange.
I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
We'll see about that. I'm from the Coast Guard, and you're going to start answering my questions.
Nope. I don't have to do a thing.
Who are you, and what is your job here?
You can just call me Sam.
You have a last name, Sam?
No. Just Sam to you.
And what are you doing here?
I work here.
Could you be a little more precise?
No.
Where were you last night?
I was unloading crates with the crane operator.
At night? That's a bit unusual.
That's right. Last night.
Can the crane operator confirm that?
I should think so.
You know that you were also spotted by the cleaning personnel. We have a statement. You were seen beating somebody, probably to death.
I have an alibi.
I'm going to have a good look at it. I have to make my rounds. Do not leave the oil rig.
Leave me alone. I haven't done anything.
Larry, there's mud here on the oil rig.
Maybe it's drill sludge?
Could be. I'll take a sample for you to analyze. Larry, there's mud here on the oil rig.
Maybe it's drill sludge?
Could be. I'll take a sample for you to analyze. Larry, there's mud here on the oil rig.
Maybe it's drill sludge?
Could be. I'll take a sample for you to analyze. Weird. An old Unifez jacket. What's it doing down here? That doesn't fit with the uniforms of the workers here at all. Strange. Mrs. Olson, I have a gate blocking my way up to your control room here.
Yes, that's right. Not everybody's allowed access to up here.
Can you please come down and let me through?
I'll send somebody down to open the gate for you. It might take a little while.
Have you found a way up top yet?
Yes, but I can't access the stairwell. There's a gate blocking my way. Someone is supposedly coming down to let me through.
The personnel here doesn't seem too cooperative. Maybe you should try and gain access through force.
But how?
Maybe you can find a suitable tool lying around here somewhere.
Hey buddy, you found anything yet?
Nothing yet, but this oil rig is pretty big.
I'll keep researching. See you later.
See you, Finn.
Mrs. Olson, I'm still down here by the gate.
I'm sorry, we're fairly busy up here right now. I'll send somebody down immediately.
If someone doesn't show up soon, I'm going to have to make my own way in. Mrs. Olson, I'm still down here by the gate.
I'm sorry, we're fairly busy up here right now. I'll send somebody down immediately.
If someone doesn't show up soon, I'm going to have to make my own way in.
Have you found a way up top yet?
Yes, but I can't access the stairwell. There's a gate blocking my way. Someone is supposedly coming down to let me through.
The personnel here doesn't seem too cooperative. Maybe you should try and gain access through force.
But how?
Maybe you can find a suitable tool lying around here somewhere.
Howdy, Captain.
I have to go.
Better that way.
Excuse me, monsieur. Please put that back down. We need that here. Salut, mon capitaine.
There's a gate blocking the stairwell.
Oh, pardon. Only the higher-ranking staff are allowed up.
Well, I need to get up there.
Then you'll have to find another way. Or try and open the gate.
Is this your crowbar?
Oui, mon pied de biche, oui.
What's a chemist doing with a crowbar?
That's none of your business.
Can I borrow this crowbar?
Pardon, it is needed here.
Why not? You don't even need it.
I have to look after it. Pardon?
Is this your crowbar?
Oui, mon pied de biche, oui.
What's a chemist?
That's none of your business.
Can I borrow this crowbar?
Pardon, it is needed here.
Give me the crowbar, or I'm going to have to snitch on you that you've been secretly smoking.
Ha, Capitan. You're quite the character. Well, fine then, take the crowbar. I don't need it anyway.
I have to go.
Au revoir, mon capitaine. Well, I hope you have fun with les pieds de biche. I don't need it anyway.
Hello?
Oh, a man in uniform.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, quite the opposite. I'm Saga. Saga Antonia Olsen. How can I help you?
I'm from the Coast Guard. My name is Finn.
Wow, from the Coast Guard? That's exciting. You've probably seen a lot.
Oh yeah, you can say that again.
You deal with real criminals on a daily basis. And face death every day.
Well, it's not quite that spectacular.
Too bad.
I didn't know they had women working here too.
But of course. I'm the radio operator. We constantly have ships docking here to deliver replacement parts and anti-wear agents. There's also the helicopter that's always taking off to fly people back to the mainland when their shift is up. That all has to be coordinated.
Why do you keep playing around with your cell the whole time?
I'm texting a friend. We're supposed to meet up tonight.
Aren't cell phones prohibited here?
Well, this isn't actually a real cell. I got it from my friend so we can chat a bit and see when and where we want to meet up.
A friend? Your boyfriend?
Well, you see, no. You see, it's against regulation to enter into a relationship with a coworker on the oil rig. So in that respect, no, just a friend.
Wait a minute. I know from a reliable source that you're in a relationship with somebody from the offshore staff.
What? Where did you hear that? Yes, it's true. I've been having an affair with Liam, the crane operator, for the last few weeks.
I see.
Please don't tell anybody about it. Otherwise, they'll kick us both off the rig.
I'll think about it. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
I have to go look into some important stuff.
I'm sure you do.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Great. Who are you and what are you doing there?
Lucas van der Velden. Welding. Important.
Okay, what is it that you're welding there?
Welding.
What exactly?
Yes.
Well then? Have you seen anything suspicious around here lately?
Yes.
Well, what would that be?
Welding.
Okay, and what's so suspicious about that?
Yes.
I don't think we're going to get very far like this.
Yes.
Do you know that big guy with the muscles?
Yes.
Oh, very good. What can you tell me about him?
Weird guy. New here. Doesn't say much.
Well, you're not really the most talkative guy either.
Yes.
Phew. Do you know that big guy with the muscles?
Yes.
Oh, very good. What can you tell me about him?
Weird guy. New here. Doesn't say much.
Did you see him last night?
Sleeping. Night.
I'm guessing that's a no?
Yes.
Do you know that big...
Yes.
Oh, very...
Weird. New. Doesn't say much.
What does he do here?
Dunno. Doesn't work. Not a welder.
Strange.
Yes.
I have to go.
Yes.
Hello, are you in charge here on the oil rig?
No. I'm afraid my responsibilities don't quite reach that far. Yeah, my name's Jeffrey O'Connor. I'm the tool pusher here.
And what exactly does a tool pusher do?
Oh, all right, excuse me. That's drilling jargon. The tool pusher is someone akin to the manager of the drilling department here in the oil rig.
Well, okay. Then I have a few questions for you. Okay, how has the drilling been going?
We're getting along okay, but the wear and tear on the equipment has been fairly high. We have to keep switching the drill head because the old one keeps overheating.
Do you have any idea what could be causing that?
My first guess would be that it has something to do with the drilling fluid. If it isn't mixed right, it won't have the adequate cooling properties. I've already spoken to the drilling fluid people. Everything seems to be fine.
Where can I find the OIM?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mr. Cromwell's hardly ever here during the day. He always assigns himself to the night shift.
That means he had the night shift last night as well?
Sure did.
Where are his quarters?
Sorry. Not allowed to pass that information to you.
But I'm from the Coast Guard.
Our rooms are private. You're not allowed to go anywhere near them.
And where are we now?
This here? This is a control room. Also lovingly referred to as the hub by the staff. All the different areas of the oil rig are controlled from here. Condition of the generators, hydraulics, and of course the drilling itself.
And have you noticed anything suspicious?
As far as the oil rig is concerned, everything's A-okay. You have to understand, we're always dealing with fairly harsh conditions here on the rig. It's not really comparable to the mainland, or to a ship for that matter.
Okay, how is...
We're getting along. We have to keep switching the drill head because the old one keeps overheating.
And where are you getting all these drill heads from?
Well, they get it delivered from the mainland, of course. We just got another new delivery of drill heads yesterday.
New drill heads? Interesting. I'm going to have to go follow up on some leads. Thank you very much.
You can usually find me here, should you need me for anything.
Any news, Finn?
The suspect claims to have an alibi. Supposedly, he was making the rounds with the crane operator last night. I'll look into it and find and question the crane operator.
Good luck, Finn.
Work here keeping you busy?
There's always something that needs to be done. I don't know you. Who are you?
Finisterre from the Daniel Defoe.
I'm sorry, that's not ringing any bells. Should I know you?
I'm from the Coast Guard. Have you seen anything suspicious around here lately?
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
You have a pretty good overview on things as the crane operator, right?
Yeah, I see everything.
But nothing out of the ordinary happened recently.
No, definitely not.
What are you doing here?
I'm Liam. Liam van der Velden. And I have the best job here on the oil rig.
And that would be?
I'm the crane operator.
And why is that such a great job?
Simple. Everybody here has to bust their hump with some of the toughest work you can imagine. And everything is dirty and exhausting. I'm the only one who can sit in peace in my dry cabin. And I don't have to come in contact with poisonous substances or gases or any of that dirt and oil. And the best thing about it, I'm still the one moving the biggest crates and the heaviest containers.
Sounds like a dream job, really does.
For sure. I'm glad you understand me.
Do you know that big guy with the shaved head?
Sam? Sure. What about him?
What do you think of him?
Well, I hardly know him. But he seems to be a nice enough guy.
He seems to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, not really.
You know him. Seems you're the only one around here.
Well, I don't know him that well.
But you've had dealings with him.
Not that much, really.
Do you know where he was last night? Around 2 a.m.?
Of course, yeah. I was helping him load some crates.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Is that standard practice around here?
Well, not really, but it just happened last night that it needed to get done.
Okay. Enough about him. I still have some other questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I've got enough. I have to get back on my investigation.
Good luck.
This looks like a bone. Or at least part of one. Do you think it's from a human?
Maybe one of the victims?
We'll see. I'll bring it in for Larry to run some tests on. Hey buddy, you found anything yet?
Nothing yet, but this oil rig is pretty big.
Coleman, did you find any evidence or clue for a crime?
Not yet, sorry.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Coleman. I'll keep...
See you, Finn.
Hi, Fatima. Found anything yet?
Not really. I'm still completely blown away by the oil rig.
I need your help for a second.
Sure, anytime. How can I help?
I can't find the oil rig, boss.
Ask some of the workers here. Somebody's sure to be able to help you.
Will do. Talk later. Fatima, we have to concentrate on the job at hand.
It's not that easy around here.
I know, but please keep your head in the game. We have a murder to solve.
All right, Finn. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Thanks. I need your help for a...
Sure, anytime. How can I help?
I need you here on the Daniel Defoe.
Oh no, please don't take me out of here just yet.
All right, I'll try to get on here by myself for the time being.
You're a saint, Finn.
I have to go. See you later.
If you need me, I'll be over here by all the pipes and cables.
I should take a look around the control room. Maybe I overlooked something important there. Note. Let's see what it says. find out who this handwritten message is from. It could have something to do with that alibi for last night. Work here keeping you busy?
There's always something that needs to be done.
Okay.
Good luck.
Can you tell me if you've ever seen this note?
Ah, no, it's not from me.
Can you guess who L might be?
L? No, I really have no idea.
L? As in Liam? Maybe?
No, no.
And do you recognize the handwriting?
No, I don't recognize that handwriting at all. I'm sorry.
Okay, if you happen to remember anything else, then please let me know.
I will, for sure.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yes.
Is the note from you?
Yes.
I don't believe you. Your English doesn't really seem to be good enough to be writing these kinds of notes.
Yes.
You're not making this any easier for me. Are you sure that this is your note?
Yes.
Who was it for?
Dunno. After work. Welding.
Was this letter meant for you?
Where did you get that?
I found it at your workstation.
Yes, it's from Liam, for me. He does that often when he wants to let me know that he wants to meet up.
And you always see each other at night?
Yes, we have to keep it a secret. If anybody catches us, we'll both get fired. That's why we always arrange to meet that way. And then meet up at night. All the way up on the top platform. It's really beautiful up there, especially at night. Right underneath the stars, high above the ocean, and the horizon spread out as far as the eye can see. So romantic. Please don't tell anybody.
You haven't given me any reason to snitch on you two.
Thank you. You're an angel.
Work here keeping you busy?
There's always something that needs to be done.
Okay.
Good luck.
Can you tell me if you've ever seen this note?
Ah, no, it's not from me.
Okay.
I will, for sure.
I need to find out who this handwritten message is from. It could have something to do with that alibi for last night. I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
I have to make...
Leave me. I haven't done anything.
Hey, buddy, you found anything yet?
Nothing yet, but this oil rig is pretty big.
I have a suspect.
Very good, Finn. So who is it?
The crane operator, Liam. He's hiding something.
You think he could get caught up in a murder?
We'll see if he knows something. I'm sure I'll be able to get it out of him sooner or later. I'll keep researching.
See you, Finn.
Hi, Fatima. Found anything yet?
Not really. I'm still completely blown away by the oil rig.
I think I know what happened.
Great! I never doubted you for a second. So what did you find out?
There's something else I'm concerned about, Fatima.
But of course, Finn.
I need your help.
Sure, anytime. How can I help?
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Such as...
Did you see anybody snooping around? Or someone acting suspiciously?
I'm sorry, no. This pipe construction here is fascinating. Do you know what this is for?
Please keep looking around. I have...
If you need me, I'll be over here by all the pipes and cables.
You're quite cooperative right off the bat.
I'm more than happy to lend the authorities a helping hand with any of their important tasks.
I have to follow.
You do. If there's any way I can help, then just...
I need to find out who this handwritten message is from. It could have something to do with that alibi for last night. Hello?
I'm Saga. How can I help you?
I have to go.
I'm sure you do.
Was this letter meant for you?
Where did you get that?
I found it at your workstation.
Yes, it's from Liam, for me. He does that often when he wants to.
And you always see each other at night?
Yes, if anybody catches, that's why we always arrange to meet that way. And then meet up at, it's really right underneath the stars. Please don't tell anybody.
You haven't given me.
Thank you. You're an angel.
Hey, does this mean anything to you?
Yes.
Is the note from you?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Yes.
You're not making this any easier for me. Okay, so the note isn't from you.
Yes.
Then who's it from?
Brother Liam. Recognize writing.
I see. So this is your brother Liam's handwriting.
Yes.
The crane operator?
Yes.
Okay, just one more time to be sure. It wasn't you, but your brother Liam who wrote this note.
Yes.
Well, then I hope you're telling me the truth. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Work here keeping you busy.
There's always something that needs to be done.
Okay,
Good luck.
Can you tell me if you've ever seen this note?
Ah, no, it's not from me.
But this is your handwriting.
What? Says who?
Your brother Lucas.
Ah, damn it. Okay, the note really is from me. Please don't tell anybody.
Who was this note meant for?
You know it already anyway. The note was for Saga, the radio operator.
Didn't you say that you were stacking crates with Sam last night?
Yeah, I was. But the message in the note wasn't talking about last night.
Oh, really? The new drill heads were just delivered yesterday. So the note has to be about last night.
You're right. That really was last night.
So you were with your lover last night, and that Sam's alibi is false.
You got me.
I want to hear the truth from you, and I want to hear it right now!
Okay, it's pointless anyway. I've been having an affair with Saga for weeks now. We meet up regularly, in secret, up on the crane platform. Just by chance, I happened to see something strange down by the drill sludge treatment facility last night. First a beam of light from a flashlight, then some hurried running sounds, and finally a single dull thudding sound as if from a blow. When I looked down, I saw that Sam was standing there. There was a naked man lying, motionless at his feet. I could hardly believe my eyes. And that's Sam. He looked straight up at me, stared straight at me with his cold, dead eyes. Then he moved his finger across his throat and then over his mouth. He was grinning at me the whole time. I knew what he meant with that gesture, and I knew that I'd be next if I said anything about what I'd just seen. What am I supposed to do now? That guy's gonna kill me. You have to protect me.
Calm down. I'm not gonna allow him to get away with this. That Sam's alibi has been disproved. But what now?
Have you found out who this Sam really is? I'm sure that's not his real name.
Not yet. I'm gonna start asking the other workers about him. Somebody has to know something.
Yes.
Do you have a brother?
Liam. Crane operator. Good guy.
Can you tell me a little something about your brother?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that big guy with the muscles?
Yes.
Oh, very good. What can you tell me about him?
Weird guy. New here. Doesn't say much.
Did you see him last night?
Sleeping. Night.
I'm guessing that's a no?
Yes.
I have to...
Yes.
Yeah, my name's Jeffrey O'Connor. I'm the tool.
Well, okay. Then I have a few questions for you. I'm going to have to...
You can usually find me here, should you need me for anything.
Hello?
I'm Saga. Saga Antonia. How can I help you?
I have to go...
I'm sure you do.
You're quite cooperative, right?
I'm more than happy to lend the authorities a helping hand with any of their important tasks.
I have to follow...
You do. If there's any way I can help, then just let me know.
Howdy, Captain.
I have...
Better that way.
Salut, mon capitaine.
I have to go.
Au revoir, mon capitaine.
Hey, buddy, you found anything yet?
Nothing yet, but this oil rig is pretty big.
I have a suspect.
Very good, Finn. So who is it?
A bit of an odd fellow who everyone calls Sam.
I've already heard quite a bit about him. Sam doesn't seem to be too popular around here.
Definitely. And I was the one who disproved his false alibi.
That's great, Finn. Then go for it. Arrest him.
On my way. I'll keep research.
See you, Finn.
That Sam's alibi has been disproved. But what now?
Have you found out who this Sam really is? I'm sure that's not his real name.
Not yet. I'm gonna start asking the other workers about it. Somebody has to know something. I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
I'm arresting you for murder. I'm taking you with me to the ship for interrogation.
A murder? Then I'm sure you have some kind of evidence to prove it.
You don't have a proper job here.
That's an empty allegation. I'm not going anywhere.
I have to ask you if you...
I don't have anything to say. A murder? Then I'm sure you have some kind of evidence to prove it.
The crane operator caught you red-handed.
That's too bad. But I'm fairly sure he misinterpreted what he saw. Who am I supposed to have killed? Where is the alleged victim's body?
You threw the body into the ocean.
And I'm guessing you can prove it too?
Not yet, but I'll find proof soon enough.
Well, I can't wait. Until you come up with something, I'm not going anywhere with you.
I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
I'm arrested.
A murder? Then I'm sure you have...
The crane operator...
But I'm fair... Who am I supposed... Where is the alleged victim's body?
I don't need a body to get you.
As far as I can remember, the courts have a different set of rules. I'm not going with you.
I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
I'm arrested.
A murder? Then I'm sure you have...
You're acting conspicuously.
That's not proof. I'm not going anywhere.
That Sam's alibi has been disproved. But what now?
Have you found out who this Sam really is? I'm sure that's not his real name.
Not yet. I'm gonna start asking the other workers about him. Somebody has to know something. Hello?
How can I help you?
Why do you keep playing?
I'm texting a friend. We're supposed to meet up tonight.
Let's talk about...
Okay.
I have to...
I'm sure you do.
Yes.
Have you seen anything suspicious around here lately?
Yes.
Well, what would that...
Welding.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think...
Yes.
I have to go.
Yes.
Work here keeping you busy.
There's always something that needs to be done.
Do you know that big guy with...
Sam? Sure. What about him?
What do you...
Well, but he seems...
He seems to be a nice...
Are
you sure?
Well, not really.
Do you know?
I was
Wait a second. You're just digging yourself into a deeper hole with all these contradictions. I want to hear the truth from you, and I want to hear it now!
Okay, there's no use in this anyway. I've been having an affair with Saga for weeks now. We meet up regularly, in secret. Just by chance, I happened to see something strange down by the drill sludge treatment facility last night. First a beam of light from a flashlight. Then some hurried running sound. When I looked down, I saw that Sam was standing there. There was a naked man lying, motionless at his feet. And that Sam, he looked up at me with his... Then he moved his finger across his throat. I knew what he meant with that gesture. And I knew that guy's gonna kill me.
Calm down. I'm not gonna allow him to get away with this. Work here keeping you busy?
There's always something that needs to be done.
Where were you last night?
I was up on the crane platform with my dear Saga. I saw that Sam down by the drill sludge treatment facility from up there. He was standing over a motionless body.
That Sam's alibi has been disproved. But what now?
Have you found out who this Sam really is? I'm sure that's not his real name.
Not yet. I'm gonna start asking the other workers about it. Somebody has to know something.
Yeah, my name's Jeffrey O'Connor. I'm the tool.
Well, okay. Then I have a few questions for you. Okay, how is...
We're getting along okay. We have to keep switching the drill head because the old one keeps overheating.
Do you have any...
My first guess, if it isn't Mick, I've already spoken to the drilling fluid people. Everything seems to be fine.
Where can I find...
Yeah, I'm sorry. He always...
That means he had...
Sure did.
Where are his...
Sorry.
But I'm from the Coast Guard.
Our rooms are private. You're not allowed to go anywhere near them.
I'm going to have to...
You can usually find me here, should you need me for anything.
Sam's alibi has been disproved. But what now?
Have you found out who this Sam really is? I'm sure that's not his real name.
Not yet. I'm gonna start asking the other workers about it. Somebody has to know something. You just keep getting better looking every day.
What can I say? I used to be vain. Now I know that I'm handsome.
Enough blathering. I have work for you.
Sure. Just put that piece of evidence of yours on the lab table or the computer, and we can get started.
Larry, how does our criminal database actually work?
First, I scan in a fingerprint from a sample. If you have a sample, then you can just drop it off by my computer. Then you can compare the fingerprint with the people in the database we've already taken prints off of. Another option is to do an automated search of the entire Coast Guard's database for similar fingerprints.
Thanks, Larry.
There's no sample loaded at the moment, but you can still have a look through the suspects if you want.
Good. We don't have that many suspects at the moment anyway.
Yeah, the system is brand new.
I found this substance on the oil rig. It looks like drill sludge.
Hold up, I'll just shoot this through the analyzer.
Why don't they just use water to cool the drill heads?
The drilling fluid is a special mix that performs a range of different functions during drilling. The main component is water, yes. But smectite and different assorted polymers are also used to obtain a suspension with very specific properties. Without these special ingredients, the drill pipe would corrode quickly, and the drilling pressure would be extremely hard to control. If the drilling fluid's density isn't attuned, and that causes the hydrostatic pressure of the drill column to be lower than the formation pressure of the rock that is being drilled, it can cause a blowout.
All right, okay, Larry. I think I got it.
Ah, Finn, the results are in.
And?
Just as I expected. Water, montmorillonite, quartz, calcite. It's clearly drilling fluid. But wait a second. It also detected small amounts of organic material. Finn, I think there are bone remains in that mud.
Human bones?
I don't know, but it looks like it, yes.
This all seems pretty mysterious. Thank you for your help, Larry. Larry, I found this in the vicinity of the drill sludge basin. What is that? Maybe a chicken bone?
No, Finn. That looks more like a cheekbone to me. Wait a minute. Look at that image. That's definitely a human cheekbone.
But where's its owner?
The cheekbone is part of the human skull. You don't just go around losing those. I'm pretty sure that whoever this belonged to isn't alive anymore.
That would mean that there's been a murder here.
Well, at least I don't think there'd be fragments from a human skull just lying around had it been a natural death.
A brutal murder at that. How does someone manage to mutilate another human being like that?
I'd like to know where the rest of the body is, especially the other bones.
I found this jacket outside on the oil rig.
A jacket? Wait a second. That's the Unifez logo. What's a Unifez jacket doing here? You usually only find these in the poorest, neediest regions. They're for refugees and the like.
I was asking myself the same thing. Can you take a look at that?
But of course, 1 second. Unfortunately, no out-of-the-ordinary traces to be found. No skin cells, no hair follicles. The ocean washed away anything that might have been on the jacket. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Larry, there's a fingerprint on this flask.
Great. I'll scan it in, and then you can compare it with our suspect. You'll find the fingerprint sample from the flask at the bottom left. You can load our previously taken fingerprints in the top left. Pull the new sample from left to right onto the previously taken fingerprint of a suspect. If it fits, then we know who the flask belongs to. We don't have all too many suspects in our list yet, so you can look through the CoastNet database as well. They have convicted criminals listed in there too. To do that, just click on the button and wait for the results.
Okay, I think we've covered all the bases. Oh, the database found someone.
Looks like a notorious criminal, Finn.
Larry, I found this in the vicinity of the drill sludge basin. What is that? Maybe a chicken bone?
No, Finn. Look at that.
But where's its owner?
The cheekbone is part. I'm pretty sure.
That would mean that...
Well, at least I don't think there'd be fragments.
A brutal...
I'd like to know where the rest of the body is.
How's it looking, Finn?
I think I have everything I need to take this Hernandez in.
Then go get him!
I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
I'm arresting you for...
A murder? Then I'm sure you have some kind of evidence to prove it.
The crane up...
That's... But I'm... Who am I... Where is the alleged victim's body?
We found human remains in a mud puddle.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It looks like you disposed of the body in the drill sludge.
You have quite an active imagination. Well, okay. What kind of motive am I supposed to have had for this murder? No motive, no charge.
Straight up hatred.
What? That's ridiculous. Why don't you come back when you actually have something you can pin on me?
I have to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
I'm arresting...
A murder? Then I'm sure you have some kind... That's... But I'm Who am I? Where is the alleged victim's body?
We found...
And what's...
It looks like...
You have... Well, okay. No motive, no charge.
You have a previous conviction for aggravated assault. A previous conviction is enough for initial suspicion. The rest will come together when you confess during the interrogation.
We'll see about that.
You've already been in prison, and you'll be back there soon enough.
You can't pin anything on me. I can't have committed a murder. I have an alibi for last night. Liam, the crane operator, was with me. We were unloading and carrying a couple of crates. Ask him. He'll tell you.
I already disproved that extorted alibi of yours a while ago.
What?
That's right. Liam confessed that he saw you, and that he only agreed to back up your alibi out of fear. He even saw you commit the murder.
That son of a bitch.
I'm done with talking. You're coming with me.
Let me go.
I have all the evidence I need. I'm taking you into custody. You are going to be questioned on the Daniel Defoe, and will be held in our cell there until further notice. You have the right to an attorney.
Ha! I don't need a damn lawyer.
Coleman, I've arrested this Sam character for murder, and I'm bringing him over to our ship for questioning.
Very good, Finn. Are you going to be able to handle this guy on your own?
Yep, I have everything under control.
All right. Then I'll see you in our daughter boat in a second.
Coleman, can you please take our guest here, Mr. Hernandez, to the cell until we interrogate him?
Will do, Finn.
But wait! What about me?
All right. Yes, we had Mr. Mueller in that cell already.
There's no way you're sticking me in the same room as that guy! He's gonna get me! I'm sure of it!
Don't worry. We'll just move you over into our storage room. That should be okay for the short trip to the mainland.
Well, okay. I just hope the storage room is as far away from that guy's cell as possible.
No need to be afraid. There are thick, solid walls between you two. Coleman, please see to it that Mr. Mueller gets everything he needs.
Already on my way, Finn.